Day 9, salvage ship the Wretched. Flight engineer Phillip, Sacramento, reporting. I was moving more bodies today. Trying to, I don't know, clear out the space, I suppose. I've noticed I've started making practical considerations, you know. Started deciding that it would be more convenient for me to start moving the bodies to new areas in order to get better access to, like, infrastructure access points in ship systems. It's weird how normalized I'm becoming to this kind of thing. I remember the first time I saw one of the bodies left behind by the creature. I upchucked everything that was in my stomach, and now I don't even notice the smell anymore. Anyway, I moved them into a backup medical bay. There were all sorts of tools and diagnostic beds for people to lay on, and all kinds of beakers and consoles giving bio readouts that I couldn't make head or tail of. Yeah. Carter would have known them better. I remember they tried to tell me about it once, and I don't know, my eyes just glazed over, and I didn't have any time to really think about it. I don't know, I've been thinking about Carter a lot lately, and what I found in the security office. Files Carter had been keeping about the crew's immune responses to pollen and various things. I don't know, I can't get it out of my head. It's been messing with me. Well, it could be that, or the water. When they say there's something in the water, I suppose most people don't actually think there's something in the water. And the air is warm and muggy and heavy, just makes everything feel so hard, harder than it needs to be. Anyway, I started looking through the ship, trying to find more of those growths, those pods that seem to be like spewing these, I don't know, spores or something into the air. I found one or two. I got rid of them as best I could, burned out what I could find, and then it led me down one of the corridors, and I noticed gouge marks rent right through the plating of the hull. I don't know why. I suddenly got the impulse to just follow them. Maybe it's like that thing, you know, they say that mice do with snakes. They just kind of can't help themselves but stay there, stuck in front of a predator. Anyway, I followed them along, running my hands along the cool metal where it had been torn by claws or something along those lines, like barbs, perhaps. There were parts of it where I felt like it was moist, clammy. There was a smell in the air, like swamp gas. strangely, it disturbed me more than the bodies did. I got to one part of the ship. It was like an air recycler unit. It was located at a T-junction down one of the corridors, and the moss and vines had grown to such a degree that it had covered an entire section of the hull, and more than that, I couldn't figure out where the separation between the metal and the plant material were. It was covered in these pearlescent orchids all over, and the air seemed, I don't know, hazy with these motes, these dust motes or spores or whatever they were. I'm not sure. I should really go to med bay at some point and see if I can find some kind of breathing apparatus, or I don't know. I burned out what I could and then got back to the bridge. Tried the sensors again. Nothing. No echoes. There's been nothing on the sensors at all. No sign of anything. It's like yelling into an empty chamber and just hearing your own voice echo back at you. You never really think about how vast space is. Even when I was in the ship, I never find myself really thinking about the sheer scope of everything, how massive and incomprehensibly vast everything is compared to me in this floating tin can. Right now, more than anything, I would just want to hear someone else's voice. Anyway, I don't know, maybe I just need some sleep. The creeper triggered the alarm system last night, and it wouldn't stop no matter what I did, no matter what I did to turn it off. It must have triggered some kind of proximity sensor, and I was so tired, and I was so angry, and I was so upset that I took a welding torch to the proximity sensor. I just wanted it to stop. I just wanted that sound from out of my head. It was stupid, I know. But I figure if it's already in the hull, and there's already evidence it can get close to the bridge, I need weapons. I need to arm myself. I can't keep going on like this. Someone, anyone, if you're out there, just tell me something. Tell me a joke. Please. I could really use a joke right now.